So, now I'm here on the field, directly next to the biggest sea of the region. And this is a spot where years ago one archaeologist found a shoulder point from the hunter-gatherer period. So mainly reindeer hunters or Bramble culture. And now I'm up to find another one. Maybe, if I'm lucky. Okay, see you. So, until now, well, that is nothing. That is could have been something, but there's nothing. This scraper-like tool, there's some retouch, but I don't know which time period. Then at first I thought this is a shoulder point, but I don't think so. It could be some retouch. And the sides, and from this side it fits perfectly, but I think it's nothing. And then I got this here in the corners is farm damage, but it's a flake. And it looks like it worked out with a hard hammer, stone, with a stone hammer. Could have been used as a baron or some kind of boar. Okay, moving on. Oh, and now I found, I think it's just a part of a blade scraper. Maybe it was longer, maybe not, I have no idea. But there's a lot of retouch, especially in the tip. And there's a slight patina. And as I know from a Bramble point, you don't need always that massive patina. So this could be related to the reindeer hunters. Okay, moving on. But first, this one. But again, it's nothing, just frost. There was, until now, there was not that much, just some Neolithic flakes. Another nice flake. Looks like it has been in a fire, because it's got some cracks. That is also good. Campfire means life. Oh, part of the farming equipment. Here's another spell in the same manner. Okay, moving on. Yeah, and here's another flake. Nice little piece of it. The dorsal end. There's still some cortex on it. And the tip where the strike hit it looks a little bit messy, so I think it's mostly Mesolithic. But the other stuff could be something. Okay, moving on. And now there's something about right looking wrong items. So this is a piece of glacier crushed flint. It's when the glacier is building up force on a piece of flint like this, then it could be that it shattered in this kind, and then it looks like it has been spelled as in Blake core or thing. But it's much too thin for that. In relation to that, there's a microlith or macrolith. Got only one flat side, vulnar lines running down, and that is the wrong one, and that is the right one. But it's got parallel lines, so it's well crafted flint flake. Okay, but at first I'm moving on. Until now, no black horse, just some stuff. Okay. Oh, somewhere is a fox. I can smell him, but I can't see him. So there's another piece. There is some slight retouch on this side. Oh, maybe it's hard to see, but it looks more like a natural piece. Don't look really napped. So could be also just some funny kind of. Okay, moving on. And here's an example from, I think, Neolithic scraper. Not the prettiest one, just some raw retouch. And this the working edge. Nothing fancy. Now I got this one. Oh, it's really hard to see. This part here that looks retouched or feels retouched. But if it was an arrowhead, moving on. Yeah, so now I got this very nice blade. But sadly, there's no retouch on it. There should be farm damage. Looks a kind of used because this side is dull, but it could be also modern because there's this fine stripe. But it could be also patina. As you can see, it begins, but this is most clearly Mesolithic or Neolithic. But anyway, nice find. Moving on. Oh, now with this, I'm hoping the best that it is a flake, and it's not. Sadly, on this side it looks perfect. Modern farm damage. No, it's nothing. Just put it in place. Moving on. Oh, now I got this white flake. Looks retouched or trimmed. Not really retouched, trimmed. But now I'm on the real sandy spot. That is pure sand. So hoping the best, fingers crossed. Let's go. So now I found this small spell. Could have been a small scraper, but it doesn't look like. But here I got this small macrolith. Should have been nice. I don't know why they don't use it. There's no evidence that they use it. Okay, moving on. Over there That was nothing, just pure sand and no flint, no nothing, no. So I'm back on this first ridge or hill and just looking, and then after that I go down there. Maybe they put something in this old pond, this old water hole. Okay, moving on. And as always, if you put away the camera, there came another flake. But that one is interesting because it's running, that is the dorsal end, distal end. And mostly the flakes, the previous flakes run from the dorsal end to the distal end. But that one runs in another direction. It's really well patinated. I know the patina is no sign, no concrete sign, but it looks like maybe it's Paleolithic, Upper Paleolithic. Okay, moving on. As I just put the camera away, I found the next one. But that one looks interesting because it got retouch in the tip. It got also retouch down here. It's hard to see. Maybe if I wet it a little bit. I think now it's a little bit better. So I'm not 100% sure, but this could be some kind of arrow point. I think there's something missing. Nice. A keeper. Moving on. And another flake that has been exposed to fire. There are small cracks in it, but it's just a flake. So no retouch, no nothing. But it's a flake. And there's another one. Big and chunky. Nothing special. Okay, what is that? At first I thought it could be some kind of black core, but it's not. I don't think so. Just leave it here. Okay. Then this one. Oh, another flake. Just rub it on my trouser. And I think I have to take a look. Yes, this could be a small blade scraper. It should be retouched in the tip. At home I have to look how the runner lines are running, but I think it's all running from the dorsal end to the distal end. But anyway, nice small scraper. But there you can see that is on the spot that they take also spares from this direction, from the distal end. I dropped it. Okay. Moving on. Point of interest for the archaeologists, and then moving on. Now again, I found one of these wonderful patinated flakes. There's no retouch, no nothing. Maybe that was a burn strike, but I don't think so. And that is modern farm damage. So I'll just leave it here and made a point of interest for the archaeologists. Then I got this concave scraper or hollow scraper. That is the retouch end, but that looks Neolithic. And then I got this microlith. So there should be, oh, sorry, there should be the dorsal end, distal end. It's well patinated, become again bluish. So it has nearly gone all the way through patination. The next step will be black, and if it become black, all these brown dots, then it's totally finished. Then it also loses its internal strength, and then it just crumbles. Okay, but I'm nearly done with this stretch. I just do until this point, and then I move down there. Take a look at this. Okay, moving on. So in here, this should have been a part of a blade core. I don't know if they just clean the blade core, but they also reuse it as a kind of scraper, as you can see here. But it's not the prettiest one, so I think Neolithic. So I'm done with the hill. I'm doing this stretch, and then I go down there. Maybe they throw something in. Moving on. And here's a wonderful example of a burin. It's a flake. Down here is a bulbous. At first they retouch the tip, and then they do a burin strike. So that is a burin corner. So really nice. Still some cortex on it. Point of interest for psychologists, and then moving on. Yes, and down here in the old wet spot I found some scraper, or this should be a burin. Some kind of tool. This edge is dulled with massive retouch. And this should be some kind of drill, because it got a lot of retouch over there. And that should be also some kind of scraper. Maybe also some kind of burin, because this could be a burin strike. But anyway, that is, in this direction you can see it, that is clearly retouch. So I take a look. If there's something more, I come back. So I'm done for today. I'm on my way home. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the videos. Thank you for subscribing. And till next time. Bye.